Do you wake up feeling the relentless pressure to do more, earn more, and be more in your career? Are you feeling exhausted in the endless hustle and wondering if there's an alternative to all this madness? Well, I used to be right there in the thick of it, in the fast-paced world of project consulting and agile coaching. I was an expert optimizing efficiency for others, driving massive business transformations. Ironically, I failed to realize that I too desperately needed a transformation. Now I want you to imagine this. You wake up feeling energized, ready to work. You found a role that offers you the flexibility and balance you've always craved. And you feel a profound sense of belonging with a team that uplifts you. There is no pressure to chase endless promotions because you are satisfied with your income and your role, living intentionally within your means. You feel that you are contributing to the world and that you are living the good life. My name is Joyce Lee. Last time I unveiled my story of being fired at 63. Today I'm going to share my journey of career downshifting, a conscious choice to scale back and gain more. Whether you're feeling dissatisfied, burnout, or even you've been unexpectedly laid off. This episode is about arming you with strategies to consider other options, find fulfillment, and create a life that truly aligns with your values. I want to encourage you. Well, stay with me through the end because I'll be sharing a glimpse of what is downshifted life actually looks like. From day-to-day living in the stunning mountain town of Squamish, British Columbia. First of all, let's unpack what is downshifting. Downshifting is not about failing or giving up. Instead, it is a conscious, intentional decision to scale back your workload, put back some responsibilities, or scale down from the traditional career ambitions. It's about prioritizing things like work-life balance, personal fulfillment, physical and mental well-being over the relentless climbing of the career ladder and the constant growing of financial wealth. Well, professionals downshift in many ways. It could mean that they are transitioning to a less demanding role with fewer hours, or choosing a part-time job versus a full-time employment, or accepting a position with less stress and responsibility, even if it means a lower salary. For me, it is about leaving the demanding contract consulting role to a full-time employee position with a smaller company. Ultimately, downshifting is a powerful response to the demands of modern work. It puts you back in control of your time and energy, allowing you to align your career with what truly matters and value to you. Researchers Busovska and Karabaliev describe the 6 stages of career metamorphosis in downshifting like this. The first one is the recognition of need. For years, I've been in this fast-paced world of project consulting and agile coaching. It is satisfying, it's rewarding. It gives me contract after contract, and it is very well paid. However, to be a consultant in the field, you have to constantly keep up your skills by upgrading, studying more about the new tools and techniques, as well as the industry trends, and you have to take multiple certifications constantly. And people that hire you as a consultant, they have certain demand because they don't want you to come in and out as you wish. You have to be committed and you have to help them achieve their goals because their internal staff just needed that extra help from you. So there is the demand and there is the commitment that I'm there driving myself full speed. And it was exhausting. So the recognition of a need for me starts with the question. Now that I've been there, done that, tried different careers and have different roles, and now I'm at the age of 64 at that point. Do I really want to do this? And do I want to commit to another contract and after contract? So I'm starting to think, what if life seems different? What if I find more peace? What if I'm doing things that I like and give me more flexibility and even more time for creativity? And that all sounds exciting and uplifting to me. So I realized that I need to pursue further. And the second stage, according to the theory, is about exploring alternatives and then making the decision. Yes, of course, if you don't want to do something, you want to try something else, you may have to start something new. Oh, am I attracting the right clients if I want to do freelance consulting again? Having individual people that I want to coach rather than signing up with big corporations? Where do I find these clients? How do I make myself available? What are the alternatives? Or should I be applying jobs with organizations that resonate with me? Organizations that have a good cause? And that sounds exciting. Or should I be looking at different alternatives, sign up a part-time job that is totally different, that is less demanding? So yes, all those alternatives come into play, and I have a lot of things to work through in order to evaluate as well as make those alternatives to be a reality. So finally, when I make the decision I decided to continue my full-time job, I just have to look at the right organization that I want to be partnered with. And there's a lot of things to consider and decide because, first of all, I'm looking at some diversity in my choices because if it is the same old, because there are times that the same organization reach out again to me to say, hey, we have another open position. Would you like to come to be a consultant again? And I'm thinking, if I go back, it will be same old, maybe different people, but it's the same environment, same kind of situation, projects. But for me at this stage, I really want to expand my experience, such as living in another country or another province or just another industry. Yeah, I'm talking about making the decision. So when the right decision for me is to keep on exploring, if I want to associate with a company, maybe there's no position open, and maybe my resume just get to the big black hole. So all those need to taken into consideration because then I want to leave my options open. And then once I have some kind of response and traction, and then I can narrow down my choice and make my right decision to sign up with someone. So I made the path to say that, okay, I will keep looking, exploring positions that is of interest, because another alternative is to drop my work and just focus on my study. But to me, I already find that could be boring because I cannot just fulfill one thing. I have to do multiple things at the same time. And that was me. Now then the other stage is about implementing the change. Well, this is career metamorphosis. So you're morphing into another being or you are trying something new. Implementing the change is no-brainer for me because as a project manager, I'm thrilled to help people get things done. No problem. I usually deliver on time and within budget. And for this time, the change is requiring a move all the way from Toronto to 4,000 kilometers out west to British Columbia. It was a welcome move, but of course there are logistics that I need to arrange. What I did not budget for is the emotional toll that it has on me. The fact about leaving my big family behind, leaving my husband, children, grandchildren, my house, my mother, my siblings, is a lot. There's a lot to say goodbye to, even though I can visit them once in a while, but it's not the same. Also, things that are familiar, I have to let go. My trails at home, my grocery stores, how to visit the T&T, yes, all those need to be reestablished. I need to go to the next stage, which is adjusting and adapting to the new environment now that I made the move. Surprisingly, adjusting to the new environment was a piece of cake because it was so easy. This is a beautiful place. I fall in love on day one. There's no adjusting at all. This is just meant to be. And adjusting to the 3-hour time difference, no problem. because I usually wake up early, the window is bright, shining out there, I see the mountain in the morning. I don't mind waking up. And when you wake up so early and you're so active during the day, and at night you will get naturally exhausted and you will fall asleep at the right time. So adjusting and adapting, yes, for me it is very easy. For you on your different journey, it may take a while, but it's possible. Then the last stage of this framework is about evaluating the outcomes. Now, I have to tell you that I secretly tell myself I commit to a 6-month review of my new situation. I'm not married to this for life. I need to revisit every 6 months to see the pros and cons and also see whether there are other options and make my decision that way. So this framework is helpful because I know that it goes through those stages. Evaluating it and giving it the best reflection, meaning your honest opinion, not just a skewed, biased way of thinking. Now, nothing needs to be permanent, including downshifting. So far, this career metamorphosis has been both exciting and refreshing. I'm genuinely looking forward to my 12-month review coming in September, and I cannot wait to share that with you. Now, this shift is not just career downshifting. It feels like my whole world has shifted. As promised, I'm taking you to my new world of living in a small mountain town of 24,000 people. This place is called Squamish. It used to be the Squamish Nation, inhabited by the indigenous people 9,000 years ago. It is a beautiful place. It has so much abundance, and I am in touch with nature so close, and I learn so much. Now, it requires courage and confidence in yourself to step away from the society that often tell you about what success is. Big city life, big paycheck, big cars, big houses, and all that. By downshifting, I gained valuable time, creativity, a deeper connection with nature, and a profound sense of peace that I couldn't get elsewhere. I didn't even know that's possible. In Squamish, I take deep breaths and slow walks. Well, I want you to enjoy this video that I put together. Living in a world that constantly tells us to do more, earn more, and be more, choosing less can feel radical. But for me, downshifting wasn't about giving up. It was about gaining a life that feels more authentic, more intentional, and ultimately, more fulfilling. I don't know if I'll ever go back to the fast lane, but I do know this. I wouldn't trade the tranquility, the freedom, or the clarity I've discovered for anything else. Yes, the consulting world is exciting. People call you experts. But living this kind of life is also very worthwhile. Sometimes the most powerful transformation isn't about climbing higher. It is about stepping back and seeing what truly matters. Having that space to evaluate, to reflect, and to contemplate life as it is so precious. Are you ready to start your own transformation journey? I hope my story offers you a glimpse into a different possibility. Whether you're facing an unexpected career change or you're feeling exhausted with the status quo, downshifting isn't a terminal decision, isn't a final destination. It's an evolving journey. It's about giving yourself permission to redefine success. And you can always pivot. Because as you experience more, you may find more about yourself. And then you may also be curious to know about something else as well. You just need to expand your horizon and allow yourself to break away from that little cocoon. You need a metamorphosis. Now, if you are feeling stuck, start by asking yourself, what do you truly value in your life right now? What does success look like in your own terms? Maybe you start with a blank piece of paper, and that will be good too. Sometimes simply acknowledging dissatisfaction is the first step towards significant change. You need to acknowledge it, not to bury your head in the sand. I want to hear from you. Your thoughts on downshifting or your own downshifting story will be important to me. What challenges you're facing now? And what help do you think you need to overcome those obstacles? Leave me your comments below and let's spark some more conversation as an engaged community and help each other. As always, I so treasure you being there with me and can't wait to share with you my next episode. Bye.